Singh, one thing was in my mind, like, see, the power of digital platforms, we have understood because of the ROI and the clear analytics which it shows to us. At the same time, brand also look for the brand building activities, and that we have been doing it through the offline channels and the offline touch and feel. So now, I was just thinking, for the bigger brand, for example, if suppose the situation continues, people are more into digital, so how brand would go for a brand building activities? So anything, have you figured out on that part?
When digital marketing kind of started gaining ground in India, it kind of became a separate function in marketing departments, right? That digital marketing is separate, traditional marketing is separate. In my mind, that is not the way it works, right? So I'll take you back, let's say 30-40 years, when maybe TV came to India. Marketeers have been doing newspaper advertising or radio advertising for donkey years, right? So I think I was very young. Maybe I was just 3-4 years old when World Cup, India won its first World Cup, and TV became a big craze in India. And Doordarshan was the only channel, and advertisement started on TV. I don't think that a marketeer would have said, oh, TV advertisement works very differently than radio, because definitely the metrics of newspaper of reach and frequency and how many people are reading you, the costing, the structure of what is, of course, some things remained common because everything was one way and there was no response mechanism or some interactivity which digital offers you. But at the same time, the metrics were not exactly same. So nobody said, oh, TV marketing is different. I think because digital's measurement is far more possible, and you can do detailed analysis on how it is performing, it became a specialized field. But from the marketing head's point of view, it serves certain purpose which offline does not serve, and offline serves a certain purpose which digital may not serve, right? And the boundaries are merging, right? So for example, uh, as you look at the younger generation, they are preferring online media consumption where the advertisement itself is not there, right? So all the subscribers, I have not used, for example, my DTH device for last 1.5 years, right?
Yes.
Everything I see is online, so I don't get to see ads until unless I'm watching a live streaming of a cricket match or something. So what the boundary between digital and TV and offline itself has kind of changed, and it is changing very fast, right? The OTT culture has changed very fast. Their monetization methods do not rely on advertisement. The good quality of newspapers are requesting us to subscribe to them so that they don't come under the pressures of advertisers and therefore print biased news. So all these parameters are playing a very big role. They are the trends we need to look out for. I don't see that digital and offline are, one is less important and one is more important. There are certain customer segments and certain touch points where branding in offline is equally important today, and there are certain touch points and certain things you want customers to do where online branding is equally important, right? So for example, I was going through a study recently, a Forrester study, which said that a prospect becomes a customer only after 21 interactions with a brand. Now, it is very specific to a particular geography or a category, but give and take, that means for even the best categories where less interactions are required, maybe 5 to 7 interactions would be bare minimum to actually convert a prospect to customer. Now, these interactions with the customer may happen on multiple channels, right? He might see your hoarding while going somewhere, then he might log onto your Facebook page, he might get an SMS from you. So I don't think that the silos which digital marketing when it came created exist, at least in my mind, anymore. So I don't treat one more important than other. For certain product categories where my digital journeys are less mature and physical loans are being given, right? So let's say vehicle sale loans and not unsecured loan, offline branding and communication is far more important. For certain categories where digital journeys are much more matured, and people are used to buying those products online, maybe online modes are more important. But you look at it, even the largest e-commerce players in India, during festive seasons, they kind of hijack you with ads, paper, in newspapers, and taking all celebrities and
Yes.
doing TV ads. Why do they do that? They have such a large captive base. That is because even today, despite having such large size, these guys know that there are so many people in India who are still not on the digital bandwagon. So
Right.
they'll continue to reach them out and take new users acquisition seriously, right? So it's not. So I think as of now, I feel that there's no differentiation in my mind. Yes, the way you run these campaigns, the way you measure the success of these campaigns are different, but I don't think that one should weigh or measure or compare them, because everything plays has its own role.